Shut up, Omni. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Link's Awakening? Alright, I'm already recording. Let's see. We were about 2 minutes away from this big Nintendo Direct. I wasn't even sure if I was going to record this. I say this every time. Why do I even bother? Anyway, I'm recording it. I might not upload it, but if I do, haha, joke's on me. Let's see. I've got Twitter going. I'm just going to, just in case, I'm going to clear it so it doesn't slow down because it tends to lag. Alright. Nintendo Direct. Hashtag going crazy. Minute and a half to go. Do I have any predictions? Not really. I've been kind of busy with life lately, so I haven't really been thinking a lot about predictions and things like that. Haven't been able to follow a lot of what's going on, but that is okay, because all I need is these Nintendo Directs. Just, I got into a bit of a kerfuffle on Twitter about not having a hard time waiting for these things. I get so busy, so here it is. I knew it was coming soon. It had to, so let's see what Nintendo's got for us. I see some people are dipping off the internet so that they can watch it when they get home. Luckily, I work from home, so I can watch this at my leisure. Alright, starting. Here we go. Oh, this has got to be Mario Maker. They wouldn't... Yeah, that definitely looks like a Mario Maker stage to me. There it is. Alright. So I've been seeing a few rumors here and there and passing on Twitter. Hey, look at that! It's a slope! Oh man! People are going to be excited! The implementation's just about what I would expect it to be. So, limiting the number of angles that you can accomplish, probably, but that's something. I mean, that's going to change a lot. Oh, and it's a sequel! They're calling it Super Mario Maker 2! What is that? They've got the sun, we've got the leaf, the super leaf. Rising water levels? What is... Oh, diagonal scrolls. Okay, interesting. Super Mario 3D World style? That's particularly interesting. It's like not the straight orthographic... Oh no, please don't freeze. Okay. Yeah, it's not the orthographic view, it's the actual perspective view on that particular play mode. Oh man, this looks pretty great. Hey, Luigi's got an outfit too that's not going to make it into Smash. Sorry, Luigi. June, alright.
Hi everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide.
Koizumi, my favorite. He's my favorite guy at Nintendo right now.
You just got your first look at the brand new sequel to Super Mario Maker, which we're of course calling Super Mario Maker 2.
I'm so glad it's a sequel and not just like a port. I'm glad they took their time with it and actually made a proper addition to the series.
Elements are in development as we speak. So please stay tuned. Alright, next, let's cover today's Nintendo
Alright,
headlines.
After about a 5-second pause. Headlines, let's go.
For the first time in 10 years, the Marvel Ultimate Alliance series returns with a new 4-player action RPG and an all-new original story. Assemble your ultimate dream team from a huge
Can't say I'm super excited about it because I've never really been into Marvel games, but I'm down for this.
To stop Thanos and the Black Order from unleashing cosmic chaos.
Just in time for the next movie to come out too, the announcement. Everyone's getting their Marvel hype on, so it's a good time for them to be talking about this kind of thing.
And speaking of heroic, it's time to go higher, further, faster with Marvel's ultimate cosmic protector, Captain Marvel. Wield her power against those that will do harm to the universe.
I'm pretty excited about that movie, gotta say. Totally unrelated to Nintendo, but I've been a fan of the Marvel movies up to this point. They've been doing a pretty good job. Not that they're amazing or anything, like, mind-blowing, but they're solid. Some of them are pretty nice, though. Like, some of them I would say are very good. What am I talking about? Superheroes and Nintendo Direct.
Alliance Extreme Attack. The team-up possibilities will be off the charts when Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3: The Black Order launches
Summer,
exclusively
alright.
on Nintendo
Cool.
Switch this summer.
Moi 3.
Welcome back, Box Boy.
Alright, seems like the rumors are all in line.
Get ready to unload
Nintendo
some
Direct
boxes and
leak.
have fun doing
I didn't
it.
really read the content, but I did see some images that were posted on Twitter, thumbnails on YouTube, and things like that, so.
Brand new game is tightly packed with tons of content, including
I never played any of the Box Boy games, so I'm going to be very happy to try them out, or try it out.
This time, two
What a
players
unique
can box
design.
it up together. To restore peace on the Box planet, you must work as a team.
Was
solve
Box-
puzzles, and
What's
beat
I didn't
those
get her name. Was
stages.
it Box Girl?
After completing the story, you can access a whole separate adventure starring Cutie, the tall one.
The tall one. That's an interesting wrinkle.
In all,
I like that you can get this kind of varied gameplay out of such a simple concept. These are the kinds of gameplay concepts that I aspire to achieve in games that I make.
and lead our heroes to the goal. Box Boy and Box Girl will
Yep,
unload on
Box
Nintendo
Girl.
Switch
Alright.
April
I should
26th.
probably pay attention more.
The ultimate spring update.
What? What is that? A new item?
Super
Shut up
Smash
on me.
Bros.
Just
Ultimate
watch.
is about to spring forward with the version 3.0 update this spring. What are we adding, you ask? You'll just have to wait to find out.
Twitter seems to be very behind, so I'm gonna give that a
Joker is a
refresh.
part of Challenger Pack 1. He's secretly been preparing for battle. and
Alright,
his
so
moment
actual
will
gameplay,
finally
actual
come
3D
before
model.
the end of April. In other words, this year, springtime is the time to smash. And don't forget, new Super Smash Bros. Series amiibo figures are on the way too. There's even more to explore in Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. It's
I still
never
haven't
too late
rebought
for a
this game.
journey through
I don't
the
know if I
maze-like
will.
miniature worlds of the Captain Toad Treasure Tracker game. In fact, we have 2 new announcements for the Nintendo Switch version. After a new update, all courses will support 2-player co-op.
Oh, that's cool.
Captain Toad won't be so nervous
Maybe I'll
with
have a reason to
someone at
actually
his
buy
side.
this again, though.
2 heads are better than 1, and an extra set of hands goes a long way. This free update will be available later today.
Oh,
And
nice. Later
some
today.
paid downloadable content is coming. We're adding
And
in
things you
18
can
new
give us
challenges
your
that
money
will see you
for.
traveling to 5
That's a
new
very
courses,
cynical outlook, isn't it?
From sunken ships to a kingdom of sweets, and achieving new objectives in existing courses.
I want to make a game like this. I want to make sort of like a diorama kind of style game like this, where you can freely rotate the camera around the environment.
Alone or with a second player. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker special episode will be available for purchase as soon as, well, later today, giving you early access to one of the
I
courses.
love that
The rest
Yoichi
of the content
Kotabe
will launch on March 14th.
art style that they've been using a
If you
lot,
don't
and
have a
especially
game
in
yet,
3D World,
look out for a
and
digital
I guess
bundle
here,
available
Toy
on
Treasure
Nintendo
Tracker.
eShop later today. It contains the
That
full game,
nice. They should make a Mario game with that 2D art style,
special episode
like
will be
hand
available.
drawn in the style of Kotabe. That would be so great.
Steel yourself for old school action in an all new Gothic castle.
Castlevania's
Side-scrolling action
spiritual
of yore
successor.
shall rise once more in Bloodstained Ritual of the Night.
I guess Derek's
And
gonna be
so,
happy that something
the young lady
Castlevania-ish
carries
is
the
coming,
ghost of the
right?
alchemist's curse.
He said something about
Wanting gifts,
wanting
slightly
Castlevania
blocked
specifically,
by the
but
curse's original host.
perhaps this is a good alternative for him.
With these powers, she can steal the abilities of enemies, bend gravity to her will, and dart about
she
Jewel's
Kirby?
castle at lightning speed.
Is she
The laws of
Laser
reality
Sonic?
and 2D side-scrollers don't apply.
This looks like a nice game, though. I should probably give it a shot.
Deadly tasks, and small touches
This was a
to flesh out
Kickstarter
the
game, right?
campaign.
By the actual creator of Castlevania.
Beyond the main story, you can dig deep into character
Graphics seem like they've been
subquests,
upgraded since the last time I saw an
Stop the
update
man at
about the
hands of
Kickstarter.
demons, and don't
So that's
be afraid
good.
to show them your dark side. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night emerges from the shadows this summer. The time has come to build a new world and take on the children of Hargon. On an empty island, you'll ally yourself with the mysterious Malroth.
Yeah, is it just me, or do they like overuse the Dragon Quest theme song in ways that feel like they're out of place? Like they don't seem to go with anything about what's happening in the visuals of where they use it. Sort of a nitpick, I know, but it's something that's always kind of bothered me about the use of the Dragon Quest theme. It's such a like happy, triumphant theme, and it's so often used in ways where the cinematic doesn't seem to correspond with what you're hearing in the music. These are the things I think about when I'm watching Nintendo Directs. As you can probably tell, I'm not super into this series, but it is a very iconic theme song, so... Hey, maybe we'll see a Dragon Quest character in Smash, though. Seems feasible. I know that people were saying there's rumors about there being a Square character, and that they want it to be Geno, but maybe it could be a Dragon Quest character, I don't know. It's looking pretty good, Koi Oi.
We have a new announcement for that classic RPG series. Please take a look.
Wait a minute. What sound is that?
There are RPGs,
Oh, okay. I wouldn't know that. I love the art style of these games, though. Or at least this version of the game. Nice translation, like a mix of realism and that classic. I can't believe I'm blanking on his name. You know, art designer of Dragon Ball. Why can't I think of his name? Oh, I feel so terrible right now. All I can think of is Kotabe right now. People in the comments are gonna want to kill me. Toriyama. There it is. Alright. Toriyama. Sorry. My brain likes to fart sometimes. Is Toriyama still directly involved with this series? Because it seems like it's like the people following his footsteps using the art style, but not necessarily capturing it in exactly the way that Toriyama might want it. That's the vibe I get, at least.
Monsters roam free of random encounters. When you engage them, choose your strategy wisely in turn-based battles. You must know when to attack, when to heal, when to use magic, and when to switch your partner.
Every time I watch gameplay of a slimy creature that kind of like wobbles around, I'm like, is that a rig animation? Are they using vertex displacement? I'm such a graphics nerd. I like that run cycle. That's fun.
Or try your hand at the casino or horse racing. Erdrea is full of surprises like these, and this time the player has the power to
I'm over here just looking at all the environments. It's like, I wonder what the poly count is on that.
And the 2D 16-bit glory of all. This is also the first version of the game with fully orchestrated field and battle tunes.
Oh, really?
You can change between the original sound and the new one whenever you want. And you can also experience the journey with English or Japanese audio.
I'm sure plenty of people are going to appreciate that. Every time I see a cliff, like even in the Frozen 2 trailer, there was a cliff shot, and I'm like, oh, is this Super Smash Brothers? Obviously, you can see where my my mind goes when it comes to visuals and how they evoke specific things in my particular experience in life. And here it is again, though, that same exact song. You get what I mean, though? Like these kind of action scenes right here where they're fighting, this music seems like it should be played after they're done fighting, not when they're fighting. I don't know. It's just me. I haven't played the games. I don't necessarily have an appreciation for them like I might if I actually played them, but... Hasn't this game been, like, in development for localization for a long time? Is this the one that also had, like, a 3DS version? I don't really know.
While we just announced the addition of these new
People on Twitter are like, yep, I can smell that Dragon Quest character coming in Smash.
Please look forward to learning more. For now, let's continue with more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Alright, bring it on.
A Disney
What?
game like you've never
Is this a
seen
Pac-Man
before.
game?
These stuffed Disney toys took the world by storm, and now
Did
they're
they?
ready for an after-hours party at the toy store in Disney.
Clearly I've not been keeping up with the goings-on in the toy industry.
Play with your friends and family in a wide variety of
Cute, though.
competitive and cooperative games that support up to 4 players.
People are like,
Play
loaf
online
game.
with friends from around the world. And you can't mention Disney Tsum Tsum without talking puzzles.
Ooh, what a vertical game.
Matching Tsum Tsum
I'm making a vertical game right now.
The game also
Contemplated
features two-player mode
whether or
for
not it would work on a
online
Switch
competitive
if we ever
matches.
decided to go in that direction. Not sure that it would, but
Disney Tsum Tsum Festival
it always
will
feels
fill
like,
our hearts
oh,
in
that's
2019.
definitely a mobile port if it's vertical, even if it isn't, you know?
We're picking up a distress
So,
call in the
kinda
Atlas star
difficult.
system.
I wanted to
This
play this
time,
game,
it's far from friendly.
never got
In
around
fact,
to buying
it's
it,
none other than
but
Starwolf's infamous lieutenants, Andrew Oikinen, Pigma Dengo,
man,
the Great Leon.
every time I see this animation, Ubisoft been doing such a great job with the animation of Nintendo characters. They've knocked Nintendo out of the park when it comes to Mario characters and their animation. And then this is like just destroying what they did with Star Fox Zero. So not just this in gameplay, but it just the aesthetic. They've captured Star Fox in a way that makes me feel like they deserve to try a proper Star Fox game rather than a Starlink game. But who knows? I mean, Star Fox has always been a franchise that they've kind of passed around to different developers to give it a shot, like Namco and other people. Rare, of course. I want to see what Ubisoft might do with it. I really think Ubisoft deserves at this point to try to make a mainline franchise game of some kind. Maybe not one of the bigger ones, but Star Fox seems like it'd be a good fit. What is this?
Cook some fish. Cook up a storm. Or even raise monsters. This fantastical circle of life will keep you coming back for more in Rune Factory 4 Special,
Rune Factory, okay, I should have known.
remastered for
If it
Nintendo
looks like
Switch.
Harvest Moon, but it's not, then it's definitely Rune Factory.
Battle alongside townsfolk, and before long, you may become more than just friends.
What?
See what the heart-pounding newlywed life has in store for you, exclusively in this new version of the game.
Can't say I have that many thoughts on this, as you could probably tell from my silence.
Ripe for the playing later this year. And
5?
we can finally confirm that Rune Factory 5 is in development. Look forward to more.
What is the
info in
following of
future.
this franchise like? I know that people kind of felt sort of betrayed by the fact that Rune Factory is not quite Harvest Moon.
Before those souls become
Something,
monsters.
I know there's like a licensing kind of thing going on with the Harvest Moon series and the developer, something like that. Some kind of conflict, not something that I'm super familiar with.
Reincarnation. Its people lead repressed lives, forbidden to mourn the loss of loved ones. To uphold these tenets, Kagachi must travel between the living world and the beyond.
It's a kind of nice art
to
style.
rescue lost souls from a terrible fate.
It feels a little
Become
dated
monsters.
in a way, but I've tended to like sort of dated, purposefully dated art styles lately. I know low poly is sort of the thing. Like for a while it was pixel art, and now low poly is now the indie darling style.
Choose the right soul for the situation at hand. In this deep single-player campaign, there will be many battles. You
I like the
will
sort of
fight,
hand-painted
you will
look,
become
though.
stronger.
The flat,
Those who fall
kind of
to
hand-painted
are
look, rather
lost,
than
and the lost don't
realistic
reincarnate.
lighting.
The very
combined with cell
foundation of
shading.
Reincarnation will begin to crumble when Oninaki launches in summer 2019. Cars, robots, and Yoshis in a world of craft. You know what that means? Yoshi's Crafted World is almost here. This time, we'd like to put the many facets of these crafty courses on display.
I never finished Yoshi's Woolly World.
You'll go
I
rafting,
have it, never finished it.
race solar cars,
For some reason it's something that I feel like I want to play with another person. It seems like that kind of game, but I'm not usually able to get someone else to come over and play it, so...
at this scale, you'll have some challenging bosses to wrangle.
Art style on this one is quite nice, though. It's made in Unreal Engine, which is new for Nintendo. Unreal Engine 4 by the
You wear one,
Good Feel
offer
team.
a bit of protection from enemies.
That's kind of
More than
cute.
180 of these costumes.
Very,
Tricky to get your hands on.
makeshift costume.
Later today, we'll release a demo, which lets you play through the first course.
Alright, I'm definitely gonna play that demo.
Yoshi's Crafted World game will finally hatch on March 29th.
See the Unreal Engine graphics
We have more Nintendo
firsthand.
Switch headlines coming up, but first, another update from Mr. Koizumi.
Alright, what you got for us, boy?
How's it going so far?
You already said that, didn't you? Didn't you use those exact words?
running series, Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Alright, so I'm probably gonna mentally kind of zone out now because I've never played a Fire Emblem game. Not super inclined to. Not that I have anything against it, but for some reason I'm not super compelled to try it. It takes a lot for me to try new games, especially ones that you have to sink a lot of time into.
What could have brought you here?
I could probably talk about art style though, because I like the art style of these cinematics. I've always found it to be pretty appealing. The low frame rate thing is kind of interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about it because it's meant to evoke hand-drawn animation because frame rates are obviously much lower. It's like on 12s rather than 60 frames per second. And when you fake it on 3D model animation, it doesn't quite feel right. It feels too perfect, like everything's spatially too perfect, but shut up on me. Stop talking about graphics and just watch the direct.
To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor.
This is like the most low-key Nintendo Direct reaction. I'm sure that's even on the internet. I'm over here talking about like how to create art and things like that. Everyone else is probably flipping out about all of these announcements, and I'm over here just barely saying words. Can't even bring myself to like raise my voice. So is that the protagonist then? That's the new Robin slash Corin.
You'll travel to Garrick Mock Monastery, where you'll receive an offer to teach at the Officers' Academy. Around that same time, you alone begin to see a mysterious girl named Sothis, who appears within your mind.
Sothis. So this is what Fire Emblem Three Houses is all about. Oh gosh, I can't believe I made that joke.
At the center of 3 large territories. It is the home base of the Church of Saros.
I'm turning into a middle-aged dad right before my own eyes.
Not only does the church serve to maintain
I don't have any children.
its
I'm not in a relationship. I'm just a dad, a single dad with no children.
to shoulder the future of Fodlan. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses. The Black Eagles is for students from the Adrestian Empire, including the house leader and future emperor, Edelgard.
Alright, so the background there has some nice actual, like, hand-drawn... Or is it? Are they actually fooling me right now because it's tinted black slightly? Or were there actually hand-drawn moments there? That looks hand-drawn back there. No, it doesn't. Just kidding.
Their house leader is Claude, who is the heir of the noble family that leads the Alliance. As a professor,
Are they mixing hand-drawn and 3D animation here? I know this is obviously 3D, but it seemed like there were some actual legit hand-drawn animation back there. At certain moments. I could be going crazy. And none of you even care what I'm talking about at all. Or rather, care about what I'm talking about.
Students are expected to travel to various lands. Sometimes
Somebody on Twitter was kind of upset at the fact that we know nothing about Three Houses, at least at the time. And it's something that's coming out soon. Well, here it is. So the marketing blitz for this game is probably going to be starting now and then in the coming weeks. Do we actually know, like, the window, the release window for this game?
strategize as the battle progresses to claim victory.
Well, we know that Nintendo's been pretty good about doing, like, a big marketing blitz in the weeks before a game's launch. So I don't expect that we won't know enough about the game when it's about to come out. If anything, we might know too much. That seems to be the trend, at least in my opinion. Sometimes we know a little too much about games that are coming out, and I'd like there to be more surprises, but I understand that most people don't need to be, you know, so protected from spoilers as me and other people in the community.
Through combat experience and study, you can help your students.
People on Twitter are trying to make comparisons to Harry Potter and their 4 houses.
Your students can also interact with each other at the academy, and by doing so, their bonds.
Hey, they might actually bring in some Harry Potter fans then, who are on the fence about trying Fire Emblem. I'm over here taking notes in my mind about how they animate these things.
Forward!
3D animation is something that I haven't done a lot of, that I want to start doing and improve on.
Your very own journey.
They even seem to be sort of inconsistent when they use the low frame rate animation and when they don't.
Will release on
July, alright. Alright, so big marketing push probably won't start for another couple of months, but now we know more and people can get excited.
Originally, we announced that Fire Emblem Three Houses would release this spring. But
Did
more
you?
development time will be necessary.
Alright.
And so the new release date is July 26th. That means we'll have to ask you to wait a little longer. But we hope you'll look forward to the next generation.
Please
of Fire
understand.
Emblem all the same. Time for some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
In this next entry of this iconic series, the last
I wonder what this game
standing
is.
wins.
What kind of mix-up are they going to do with it now?
99 players.
Whoa. It's Battle Royale!
One reigns
It's
supreme.
Battle Royale! They're bringing the Battle Royale to a Nintendo console with Tetris. Well, actually, Fortnite's already on, obviously, but... And it's not like this is a Nintendo franchise or something like that, but I'm glad Tetris is getting in on the Battle Royale craze, right?
Nintendo Switch Online members can battle for dominance in this free-to-download game.
Twitter. There it is.
Your attack
Battle
is
Royale.
garbage. Attack back to defeat the other 98 players.
This is more like a Twitter reacts to the Nintendo Direct while Artsy Omni rambles. That's really what these are. I should probably just name it that. Twitter reacts to Nintendo Direct.
Tetris 99 will be available for download later today. Look forward to battling it out in upcoming online events. Prepare to kill, survive, or die.
It's the
in
Freddy
Dead by
Game?
Daylight. Imagine this. You're alone, struck by fear.
It's the one that has a bunch of
struggling
Freddys
to
in it, like all the
survive.
different iterations.
Then you meet another survivor, but it's too late. The killer is upon you. Now run, hide, scavenge for items.
Is it
open
Freddy
the
Krueger?
gates, and escape
Am I
with
thinking of the
life,
wrong
or
horror
take on the
franchise right
role of the
now?
killer to make the so-called survivors your next
not-
victims. Terrifying? Oh yes. Satisfying?
What is it?
Just you wait. With loads of maps, characters, and cosmetics to earn, you'll experience a deep progression system while you're on the hunt or being hunted. Discover the true meaning of horror when Dead by Daylight creeps up on Nintendo
It's not that
Switch
it's
this
about
fall.
like Freddy Krueger or whoever it is. It's just that he's in it as a
This
cameo.
dog will ruin your day.
Oh, hey, look. Rune. Delta Rune. Man, the fact that the presentation of these games is so, I don't want to say primitive, but evocative of really old games with not that much going on as far as technical aspects go. The fact that it has such a huge following is very encouraging to me. That people are open-minded enough to be accepting of something with simpler graphics like this. I love Toby's sense of humor when he comes up with these promotions for his games.
Now for a message from the producer of the futuristic mech action game, Damon X Machina.
Sooner than you think. Alright. Coming out today! Again, I don't remember if they've actually already said a release window for this game. Apologies for not being in the know. I know people like to get upset about people not being completely on top of every single factoid about games and their release windows, or facts about the industry or franchises in general. I tend to be that way too. I fall into that temptation of trying to correct people online, so...
After playing the demo, we'd like to hear your feedback. We'll be conducting a short online survey by sending an email invite to some players who try out prototype missions.
Okay.
If you weren't selected for the survey, we also welcome your feedback via social media.
Prototype missions, is that just another phrase for demo then?
The best it can be.
Is there already a demo out for this
More
game?
to say about Damon X Machina, so please follow the official Nintendo of America Twitter account so you can stay up to date on the latest information. Damon X Machina should be launching this summer. With that in mind, the development team is working hard right now, so please stay tuned.
racing is headed for Nintendo Switch. Grid Autosport comes fully loaded with a mix of high-speed thrills, believable handling, and a difficulty level that scales to your skills.
I just realized that Twitter is not recording right now, so all of my responses to Twitter are going to be completely unseen by you guys. Apologies for that.
Circuit of Spa-Francorchamps to the narrow city streets of Barcelona. All DLC is included with 100 cars, 100 circuits, and some welcome additions.
Gotta say, I've never been a huge fan of sim racers. Very much of a Mario Kart fan, so racing that feels realistic is not something I've been a huge fan of. Wow, that seems like a frame rate problem there. Hopefully that gets ironed out.
Enter the Viking Age to experience Senua's journey again, or for the very first time. Created in collaboration with neuroscientists and people who experience psychosis, Hellblade pulls players deep into the mind of Senua.
This game got a lot of awards, right?
On a haunting vision quest through Viking hell
Game
to
Awards?
fight for the soul of her dead lover. Hellblade has won multiple awards, including BAFTAs for performance, audio and artistic achievement, British Game, and Game Beyond Entertainment. Find out why when Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice releases on Nintendo Switch this spring.
All right.
The Nintendo Switch lineup just keeps getting stronger. Mortal Kombat 11 proves the saga 25 years to
Oh, really?
is far from over. With all new custom characters.
So it's the first time that Mortal Kombat's been on a Nintendo console for a while, right?
In a fresh new adventure, Unravel 2 sees players
Especially with
control
blood.
two adorable Yarnies.
I heard good things about this game too.
On your own in single player.
Seems like the art style has probably been
For some puzzling and
compromised a
platforming
bit,
fun when Unravel 2 comes
but
to
that's
Nintendo
okay.
Switch March 22nd.
Kind of an expectation when you port something to a Nintendo console,
First
right?
time on Nintendo Switch.
Oh,
Experience
really?
Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered with revamped gameplay and features tailored to the system like motion aiming and touch input. Set in the
This feels like
explore one of the most iconic eras in history.
what was it, Mass
and fight for
Effect
freedom,
coming to Wii U
independence,
kind of thing.
usher in the rise of a
Nobody
nation.
really cared.
All the original downloadable content plus the entire standalone game, Assassin's Creed Liberation Remastered.
Looks kind of rough around the edges, but maybe that's what it actually looked like. And I know it's been a while since this game originally released,
Final
so
Fantasy fans,
here it goes, Final Fantasy
mark your
VII.
calendars. We're excited to announce that Final Fantasy VII will find its new home on Nintendo Switch March 26th. We can
So a
also
little over a
announce that
month.
Chocobo's Mystery
A
Dungeon
month and 2 weeks.
Everybody will release on March 20th. We're pleased to announce that Final Fantasy IX will journey onto Nintendo Switch later.
Oh, really? So this one's coming out first. Look
Once
at that.
A classic, always a classic. That's all for today's Nintendo Switch headlines.
One more big thing.
How's everything looking?
You gotta stop asking that question, Koizumi, Yoshiaki.
Please stay with us until the end. Let's take a look, shall we?
That's his name, right? Yoshiaki Koizumi. Sometimes I get mixed up when it comes to Japanese names. What is this? Not a Nintendo franchise, I don't think. Looks like a Monolith game a little bit. That's not just me, right? This looks kind of like a Monolith game. It's like anime cyberpunk.
How foolish. You people are leading all of humanity straight to damnation.
Straight to damnation? You're the terrorist here!
You don't understand. My heart goes out to you too. All because of how you were born. Doomed to be used by those idiots until you die. Chained to your fate. Powerless.
Or is this a platinum game? It could be a platinum game. Kind of has that vibe too.
Ready for the final stage.
What the hell are they?
Though the fact that they're pointing out Oh, Kamiya. Okay. Yeah. There you go. Yep. Platinum game. There it is. Interesting game to go out on.
What you just witnessed is
So
Astral
no
Chain,
no
brand new
Luigi's
action
Mansion,
development at Platinum
no
Games.
Animal Crossing. So those are probably
It
not
looked like two
coming
characters were fighting
in the
together
first half
during
of the
battle.
year, I would assume.
I hope
Those
you're
look like
excited to
second
learn more
half
about how combat will play out in this
titles.
game. Please stay tuned. And speaking of Platinum Games,
Hmm?
I'm sure you're very curious about Bayonetta 3. Rest assured, the developers of Bayonetta 3 are hard at work, and I hope you're looking forward to learning more. Our next title will be the last announcement of the day.
Oh,
Please
that
check
wasn't
it
the
out.
last title then. No more headlines, but 2 more reveals. Alright, so what's this? Luigi's Mansion? Animal Crossing? Oh. Hand-drawn. Hey, it looks like a sort of a evocation of that classic Japanese tidal wave art by somebody whose name I don't know. Shut up, Omni. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Link's Awakening? It's Link's Awakening! This is straight up Link's Awakening! Oh, that was beautiful! It's Link's Awakening! For the Switch! Oh, this is great. Oh, I'm all over this. Same artist. Oh! Oh, look at that! Ooh, I love the depth of field effect that they're using with this. Oh, I'm so on board with this. Oh, look at that sprite! Not sprite, character model that evokes a sprite. Oh, I am all over this. This is the first time I sounded excited in this entire direct. Oh, this looks so great. I made a joke tweet about there being a Zelda 2 style game. But there's elements, there's moments in this game where they're actually using side-scrolling, which is kind of interesting. So I guess I was like 1% right on that prediction.
So, what did you think?
Now that's a game you end with right
At
there.
long last, 1993's Game Boy classic, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, will find new life on Nintendo
People on
Switch.
Twitter are going crazy. Alright, well, I didn't get Twitter for the entirety of this, but at least I got it for that. Sorry about the confusion.
Say in the future. Please look forward to its release. That's all for today.
Oh, I'm such a terrible YouTuber. I'm not good at this. Alright, well, thanks, Koizumi. Pretty good direct. Give it like a 7. 8, 7. I'll say 7. There wasn't a whole lot that I was excited about personally, but I'm obviously... My tastes are subjective, so I'm not going to say it was a bad direct. In fact, I think most directs aren't bad directs. And of course, the first thing I see on my Twitter feed is, was that it? Well, let's see what Twitter's talking about right now. Hey Twitter, what's your take? Good take. No Animal Crossing. People seem to be obviously upset about that. Luigi's Mansion, none of that. I'm okay with it. I'm patient. Tetris 99 is a thing. No Animal Crossing. A lot of people saying no Animal Crossing. A lot of people sleeping. Apex Legends? Nah, give me Tetris 99. Zeltic's happy. Look at Zeltic. You can't see it. I can see it, but you can't. I'm really happy about that, though. In fact, I'm probably going to go look up screenshots right now. I could even do that on screen, but you probably don't care about that. So that's it for this reaction, I guess. Once again, wasn't even sure if we were going to post it. I'll probably post it. Super low-key, but my personal channel seems to be very low-key in the first place. It's a miracle that I have even 14,000 subscribers. But thank you always for watching. And I guess I'll see you guys next time we have something big going on. But until then, keep an eye on the Smash Fight channel, guys. Things are gonna be happening. Wink. Hint, hint. See you guys.